Okay, so let's continue with our next video. In this video, we will solve the another coding problem, which is extra long factorial. It is on the hacker rank and it is under the medium category, but actually it's easy one. So the question says extra long factorials. Um, okay, let's read. So the factorial of an integer n written as n factorial defined as. So basically what we have to do is we have to find a factorial of a number. All right. So for Python programmer, this is very really easy. Unnecessary, like they have mentioned extra long factorial. The reason is because in some coding language, what happen is when let's suppose you have a large number, n is equal to 30, and if you trying to find the factorial of 30, so how you are going to find? So 30 into 29 into 28 till 1, you will get a very long number, and this probability number you can't store as a integer. So that's why they have mentioned factorial of n is greater than 20 can't be stored even in a 64-bit long variable. So big integers must be used for such calculations. But language like Java, Python, Ruby, etc. can handle big integers. But we need to write an additional code in C, C++ to handle huge values. But we are going to write the code in the Python. So it doesn't matter whether the question is for the extra long factorial or it is just a factorial of a number. The approach is going to remain same because we are going to use the normal integer, and our Python integer is automatically going to handle. So they have mentioned complete extra long factorial function in the editor below. So in the editor below, you have this function. We need to complete that. It should print the result. So they have clearly mentioned you need to print the result, right? So let's run that. So how you are going to find the factorial? So let's suppose you have the n. You will start from n, then you will multiply by n minus 1, then you will multiply by n minus 2, then you will multiply by n minus 3 till n. All right. So the same approach we are going to do. So let's suppose the result is equal to 1. So for I in range of from, let's suppose you have any number n. If you have to find a factorial of n, or let's figure it out, n is equal to 10. N is equal to 10. If you find a factorial of a 10, what you will do? You will start from 10, then you will go with 9, then 8 till 1. So we will run a loop. We will start from n till what point you are going to run? Till 1. So here basically 0. And we are going in the reverse direction, so minus 1. Okay. Then what next? So whatever the result will come, the result is equal to result multiply. You will do n. All right. And then print result. So starting with n, so in the result you will get 1 into an n. Then the next number will be n minus 1. So result already contain n. So basically result already contain 10. Then there is the next number is 9. So you will get result 10 into 9. So it is going to run till 1. And you are going to print that result because they have mentioned you need to print the result. It should print the result. So let's try to run the code. Okay, something is wrong. But okay, it should be I rather than N. Okay, sample test case has been passed. Why it is I? Because I contains my number, right? N is I, then N minus 1, N minus 2. Right? Now try to submit the code. So all the test cases has been passed. So it's a straightforward question, not a very tough question. Maybe they have given the medium category because if someone user has to implement in the C, C++, then they have to handle in a different way. But if anyone is written in the Python or Java, they can handle as a big integer. But in Python, we can normally handle as a normal because whenever you use result is equal to 1. So by default in the Python, interpreter, they will store it as a integer, and in the Python, integer is going to be like can handle even a big numbers. So that's it. That is the end of the video, and thank you.